Froob, you have no idea the amount of like, you think 30 hours over 6 months is a lot. I have played 3 complete story modes of Dokapon Kingdom, and each one of them took at least like 100 hours over the span of like multiple years. Like I've played 3, we're towards the end of game number 3, me and this group of friends that I play it with, and we probably started game number 1, I think when I was like a sophomore in high school. So like 2013 maybe. I think we probably started the first Dokapon playthrough in 2013, and we've been more or less playing continuously whenever we have the opportunity to ever since. It is fucking hell. I want out. I really want out by the end of game 3. There are things you can do to really extend the length of a game. Anyway, this is Toxic Grind. Let's fucking go. I've played this game before, so I actually already have a save on the Xbox for it. Oh. Apparently I already named myself Tapioca on my first save, so I'll just be... Oh. I'll just be 2. This is a BMX game. This is a BMX game. I'll turn that up a tiny bit. I do not wish to play the tutorial. I don't know anything about that, Ludicrous.
Most days, just a ride. But that day was different. It would take a lot of skill to carry that trophy home from the BMAX games. But first, it was time for a little practice.
Why am I here? You need to understand. You need to understand. I am probably I am like a massive fan of extreme sports games. Like, I love them. I love extreme sports games, even the bad ones, especially the bad ones. This is by far the worst extreme sports game I've ever played. It's like not even close. "20 minutes until your mom makes you go home." Okay, so what are we doing? What are the objectives? A 500-point stall, a 15-foot wall ride, any manual in 5K, tail whip, this. There's so much shit. Okay. I have to remember the controls, which I just don't remember the controls at all. This game does have a really great plot, though, I will say. The story of this game is, well, you'll see after this level, but the story of this game is that you travel to the future to compete in like a deadly reality TV show based around like traveling through time with your BMX bike. Just trying to figure out how you manual again. But when they said like 20 minutes until your mom makes you go home, every level in this game has a time limit, where after the time limit runs out, the bomb implanted in your stomach will go off and you die. So you have to like constantly do tricks to like build up time so that you don't die. That's part of it as well. It doesn't seem so bad at first. The early parts of the game are not that bad. It gets worse. Though I will say, I think mainly the issue is with the controls. So you might think it looks fine. The level design is really bad too. How do you manual? I'm trying to figure this out. Is there like a trick list? Yes. Ah, A, down, down. There's like jank to doing the manuals. I'm trying to get the manual to not just instantly die. Okay. A 15-foot wall ride. There we go. Yeah, the phone is really cool, right? 500 point stall, tail whip the ditch, find the coins. Okay. I don't know. Did you play, have you played Dave Mirra 2 yet? Why Am I Here? I assume if you're comparing this to Dave Mirra, you've played that. I kind of like Dave Mirra 2. I kind of liked Dave Mirra 2. It had a lot of problems. It was very finicky. I kind of liked Dave Mirra 2. Matt Hoffman is bad. Matt Hoffman Pro BMX 2 is junk. Alright, land the Fufanu. I don't know what to put this into. Let's go hop height, maybe. Bike stats, stability, all stability.
And now, for another dose of bone-crunching BMX action with America's most extreme reality game show, Toxic Rain!
Croker!
Yes, Mr. Von Blas.
These pathetic riders are becoming tiresome. We had to cut to a rerun. A rerun!
Perhaps if BMX was made legal again.
You know as well as I do, you tin can, those sports were outlawed for a reason. And of course I now benefit from it. But ratings are down. We need fresh blood. Riders who will at least make it to first commercial break. Where do we stand with the Underground?
The underground is shrinking, sir. Most have been terminated on the show, and those remaining have become very adept at evading our raids. We are having difficulty finding contestants.
So I've seen. Perhaps it's time for more extreme measures.
Sir,
I hear Penobscot
2002
PSI
PS1
Network is continuing
exclusive.
R&D on his
Oh.
time-shifting tech, despite losing his permits.
sir, that technology is very unstable. Most test subjects are liquefied into biosludge.
So they've had to mop up some worthless convicts. Who cares? If it works, I want it.
Yes, Mr. Von Blas.
If we turn a few unfortunates into goo, so be it.
An amazing run! Let's hear it for BK Michael! A new BMX record!
Great. I have to follow that?
Next up, Jason Hayes!
Yeah, you have like the coolest phone ever. You have a very cool phone. Game sponsored by Nokia, by the way. Game literally covered in Nokia logos. They sponsored so many games, like actually. There are so many games that are just covered in Nokia logos. I don't know if there's... Okay, there is a time limit. The way the multiplier works is a bit weird. Like, it doesn't... Like, it doesn't go down. It's not a combo. It just keeps going up. And yes, I have played this game before. I only needed third, so I guess it's fine. Well, we're not in the death game yet. We're about to be abducted into the death game.
After an amazing run, earning his first top 3 finish of his career, give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Jason Hayes!
That one. Grab him. And don't botch it this time. Penobscot and the others left enough.
Yeah, see, this is like the evil dude from the future kidnapping me with a time machine to force me to compete in his like evil BMX competition in the future.
Ryder, the greatest challenge of your
And there's like a
criminal life
BMX
has begun.
underground resistance that we join.
That's right. Freedom can be yours if you survive Toxic Grind. Welcome, viewers. We have an extraordinary show this week, guaranteed to thrill and kill. As you know, the contestants have been rather lacking in recent weeks, but things are about to change. Thanks to the technological wizards here at Blasco, we've managed to reach back through the mists of time to bring you a specimen fresh from the year 2002. Jason Hayes!
They've got someone all the way from 2002.
As you can see, we've spared no expense to bring you, our loyal viewers, the absolute best. So let's kick off the show by bringing out our first defender. Straight from the Arctic tour of carnage, with blood as cold as ice, let's hear it for the assailant known as Crank! The rules are simple, boy. If you outride Crank, you advance to the next round. If not... Hot crowd. This is more like it. Ryder, I hope you're ready, because it's time to ride!
This can't be happening.
So anyway, time for a boss fight against the Toxic Grinder. Or we're in the Toxic Grinder. I forget what they said the guy's name was. I think they said his name was Grind. So there's like a weird way you do boss fights. There's like some really janky boss fight mechanics where you have to like score a bunch of points, and in the same amount of time he has to like not score points. I never really understood how to do this correctly. The first time I played this. I still have no idea how to do it. We're just gonna be doing tricks and hopefully it works. I think I'm losing right now. Oh, I'm losing pretty badly. That's the oh wait, no, now I'm winning. Maybe. No, that's... I think the meter going closer to him is bad. There are, yes. The tricks do get stale. He got hit by the slicer thingy. Now I'm winning. I think the pro play is you jump, you do a big trick, and then you combo that into a big grind. I'm like picking up speed. That's not actually good. Okay, yeah, I'm like, please land this. Please land this and don't send me flying over the edge. Alright, we got him. I think that maybe one big combo like that might be all it takes. That was like a 24,000 point combo. They just like threw him into molten steel or something as punishment for losing.
Just goes to show you everyone loves a good villain. And now, time for your vitamin shot.
Whoa. Hey, get that thing away from me. Ow, what the heck was that?
A microid. Think of it as a tiny robot which happens to fill your blood with toxins. The worse you perform, the more it pumps into your veins. Too much poison, and you self-combust. Viewers love it. So do try to put on a good show.
Yeah. I think as we start to get into the levels, it's all coming back to me now. The levels are the problem. The level design is really bad. Come on, get up there, please. This controls like absolute shit, and the level design is like a big mess. Oh man, I was hoping we'd get the grind there. Oh, come on. Hello? Please move, thank you. No, this game does have music. I think it's just mixed so low. There's no licensed soundtrack. If you listen really closely, you can maybe hear some drums in the background. That's the music. The mix is ass on like every Xbox game. I don't know why. No one discovered how to mix volume correctly in a game until like 2009. Like this is as loud as the music gets. I need to do like a big combo right now or something. I'm slowly filling up on poison in the meter in the top right. No, come on. Just trying to grind on the thing. I think my guy's gonna die. The poison's just like not even going down. There we go. Yes, this game is very odd. There's the A. Come on, get up there. Get up there, BMX guy. Come on. Come on. Okay. I'm hoping this playthrough will be faster than the first time I played this game. I played this game like 2 years ago or something. Year and a half ago, something like that. And I think it took me like well over 10 hours to beat. The game is hard actually. Hoping I can do it faster than that this time. What am I still missing? Review objectives, 20,000 points, wall ride the speakers. I still don't have 20,000 points. I've been doing tricks. I still don't have 20,000 points. Well, there. Wall ride the speakers. Have to find the speakers first. What was the trick they want me to do? Speakers, the B, alley-oop, bar spin, trick list, air tricks. Is it listed? Well, what's a bar spin? Bar spin is just B. I don't even see that anywhere. You bar spin. If you hold down the B button, you can do the sextuple bar spin. Ow. Where I initially left to find the speakers. It looks like they're gonna be on this, like, center block somewhere. On one of these walls. But then they're not. Oh, here's the speakers. Okay, I have to get up there somehow. Alright, did that. Now we're missing the B. I don't think I've seen the B. Wherever the B is, I don't even think I've seen it. Oh, there's the B. Alright, B. So now we're just missing the alley-oop bar spin. Which was not in the trick list anywhere, so... Can I get this? A regular bar spin is just like press B, so I'm trying different things. The flatty. Yeah, that's not listed anywhere either though. Grind tricks. Stall tricks. That's no, PCOM is not a real phone manufacturer. None of the tricks listed are alley-oop. Trying to come up with different ideas for how maybe what they could possibly mean by that. Okay, that thingy makes your poison go down. Oh, here we go. It's like, okay. It's while pressing left L and R. There you go. There you go. Just dumping it all into stability because that seems good.
Jason, can you hear me? Jason!
They have hacked the Pecan. Should we shut it down, sir?
Idiot! Absolutely not! Trace the transmission and send network security, and I want them alive!
And nothing much. What's Blast with you? It's
Maybe we'll use the last
it's like
of
the
these
evil
underground
corporation
maggots in the holiday special.
that runs
Or
the
better
show.
yet,
Is Blast Corp.
Ariana, I'm gonna try to help you. There's still a chance of winning.
What's going on here? What is all this?
Shut up and listen. There's no time. You're in the year 2097. The bald freak is Dixon Von Blast. He's the reason you're here. Ratings are starting to drop and he's desperate for riders.
Ratings? As in TV? Are you serious?
Yeah, it's his twisted game show and you're this week's star. No one has ever made it to the end. That doesn't mean you can't.
Whoa, serious information overload.
They're probably running a trace, so listen up. My team has stashed some items around the sets to help you. Keep your adrenaline up by doing a variety of tricks on different surfaces. It'll help counteract the toxin. Oh, and Jason, we have a time machine that can save you 3 times in each level. After that, I'm afraid it's all.
Wait,
Forget her, boy. Like you, she's doomed. So what do you say we move on? Time for round 2.
My recollection is that this is when I started to hate the game. This level. There's like something you have to do in order to get up here that I remember being kind of annoying. Go, no.
You'll have a tough time with this level unless you drain the main pool. Look for the valve.
Yeah, you have to drain the pool.
Letters above the lava pit and a stone floor will rise.
And if we miss coins, there's no going back. So I just have to deal with the stats that I have. One, thank you. There's like a Doom green key card there. Please give me the S. No! Damn it. To do that again to get the S. I think I might just be an evolved gamer since last time I played this. I'm too powerful now. No, 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 yeah. There's 2 letters here. Yeah, the top right hexagon is the toxin. When that fills up, you lose a life. Let me see if I can get that to
Pick up
decrease.
the keys. Then go grind the base of the colored statues.
Grind the base of the colored statues. Come on, okay, there's the S. The toxin's not going down at all. It's supposed to be going down. Okay, wait, what? I just went like under the letter. Come on. I just went under the letter somehow. Okay. Yeah, putting the two of the letters right next to each other is big, like, we don't know where to put all the letters energy. It's like, well, shit, we've only placed 4 of the letters and we're all out of spots. How about this? Give me that, thank you. It is not Tony Hawk. It's sort of Tony Hawk, but it's... The Tony games are much, much better than this. The BMX games all sort of have control issues. That's like a common theme among every BMX game. None of them could just, like, make a game that played normally. They all have to be insane. Yeah, this is the Mike Hawk game. Ow. As long as you do a decent combo every once in a while, you can just, like, delay the poison forever. Like so. Poison now completely drained. We were trying to spell bass. We've got all the letters. We just love fishing here. We are trying to spell Blass. B-L-A-S-S, which is the name of the evil guy and his, like, evil corporation. I have the red key, so maybe... I don't know if I have to get 3 red keys. It said I had 2 red keys. What do they want me to do with the red keys? Maybe it's get 3 red keys and then grind around that. Yeah, that's like the super intimidating name of the big evil guy is Blass. Kinda lame. But that's what it is. Don't tell him that to his face or he'll make you compete in a BMX-themed death game. There's just, like, nothing up here. Okay, wait, I think I get it. That might be the order. Like, green... It's like green 1, red 2, blue 3. I haven't seen the blue key at all.
Zeus, the mightiest Greek god of them all, has chosen you as his next victim. His bolts will fry you from the inside out.
Okay. Is there even a blue key? Surely there is.
Keep your speed up in the lower section, and the spears will pass behind you.
The spears. Oh, there's the blue key. Oh, and there's the L. And there's the spears. Physics for IT. Manually use magnetic tape to make zeros and ones and spell out a 3-letter word. Why? We're not. Ah, shit. I think my guy is just about to die of toxic grind. Yeah. Rip.
Jason, you gotta get your adrenaline up.
That's 1 life. I don't know how many of those I have. I think they said I had 3 and then I found another one at some point. Okay, I have no idea how to get that. Maybe we have to do this from the other side. The other group spelled Bly. Wait, I think... Is Bly a word? Hang on. I think it is. I think Bly is a word. Please make it, please make it, please make it, please make it. Yes, okay. The 3 keys acquired. Go grind on statues. That seems like the kind of word that they didn't... It's the kind of thing where, like, in Scrabble, you just like make some shit up, and then you check the dictionary afterwards. You just like, this seems like it ought to be a word. Alright, where's the blue one? Maybe you're blue in the center? I'm just getting stall tricks. Just doing a massive stall trick combo. Lie is not a playable word. I guess maybe there's no Bly then. Alright, I killed Zeus. God of War 3 moment. He's been destroyed. What's left to do? Toboggan plus bar spin. Toboggan. No footed toboggan. Oh, toboggan, up X. So it's just up XB. There you go. Level complete. What's wrong with Blast? Like if you think about it, it's so like word adjacent. Like you have bass, you have lass, you have ass, you have blast. There are so many words right there where it's like you just change one letter and then you have a word. It's like the most word adjacent word. I wonder if you could find out what that is. Computer science project. What is the most word adjacent word? That being a non-word that is one letter away from being the most number of words. Yeah, so like if you have bay, by, boy, then like a word adjacent, like a good adjacent word would be like B, B-I-Y. That would have a solid word adjacency score. What do we want to even put this point into? I mean, I guess you wouldn't have to keep vowels as vowels. And it would be like, I forget what the official term is. It is. It's called like the. It's called like the Liechtenstein difference or something. Levenstein difference. That's it. Or it's like add, delete, or change one letter, and the word is a distance of one.
But first, a word from our sponsors.
Think you've seen it all? Well, think again. Call now for this exclusive offer of wild and untamed pearls.
So I guess the question is, what is a non-word that has a Levenstein distance of 1 to the most words?
Unfortunately.
Television has a hold over everyone. Try to live any kind of outside life and you end up in prison or on prime time. Pretty much dead either way. Listen, the next set is
Perfect timing, as always.
Welcome back to Toxic Grind. What do you say, audience? It seems we have quite the stubborn contestant so far. My thoughts exactly. Which is why it's time to bring out our next defender. With 15 kills to her name, give it up for the grinder of flesh, the consumer of souls, Chain!
The consumer of souls. Alright, we're just gonna try the same thing again. Just execute like a 24,000 point combo.
Send him back to the start gate.
Right now we've got the 7.2 multiplier. Ah, that's disappointing.
You have to get some points back.
That could have been so much better. Yeah, whenever your opponent does a trick, you get the little picture-in-picture of it. I've just killed her. Just keep this? No. Couldn't just keep it. I think that this is what you want to do. Like, look at all the speed I've built up now. That's how it's done. Damn it. I had a good thing going there, but nah. I think we just lose. I think we're toast here. Yeah.
Got him! I told you he was no match for me. Why aren't people clapping? Yes, that's better.
Wait, what? If I hit save, what happens? I lost. Try again. Okay.
You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to oh.
That is not a good way to start. Like, I'm wondering if we can start by dropping down into the bowl with a trick into a grind. It kind of seems like you can.
You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start.
Trying to just do a bar spin.
You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start.
Go. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't know he was in this. I would assume he's the evil guy. I don't really think there's that many other characters for him to be. That reset the combo. I think I see what the strat is. It's basically this. You jump, you do a bunch of bar spins to build up multiplier. Then you land, you get the grind onto the blue rail, which gives you a bunch of speed. Then you do a really long grind with a big multiplier. I have no multiplier right now, though.
Watch out for the hazards.
I don't really know how you, like, get a big multiplier. It kind of just seems like you do a bunch of tricks, but then for some reason there's like fractional multipliers, and the whole thing just seems very weird. Right now we've got times 6. So at this point the grind is like really stale or something. So this is honestly not that great points. There we go, 13K.
Don't let the crowd get you down. Hopefully they'll get behind you if you win a few levels.
Almost there. How have I not won yet? Come on. No. We're so close, and she's gonna bring it back. No, I landed that combo. God damn it, dude. We're so close and I can't finish it. We're so close and I just can't finish it. Is that it? No, that's also not it. No, that is it. We win. Okay, good. Yeah, definitely, like, just line up. I think you just, at the very start of the fight, you just do, like, the sextuple bar spin into landing on the blue rail into, like, a really long grind. That's definitely the pro strat for the bosses.
Jane, you have truly stood out among the defenders since Toxic Grind debuted. It pains me to terminate your contract.
No! Dixon! No, don't kill me!
Your failure, boy, won't be treated as compassionately. An eye for an eye. Some of your underground deviants were a bit slow on the draw. Now it's time to see how you do without their help.
Let him go, Blast.
I think not. But I am willing to place their fate in your hands. If you think you can be the hero and win the round with that toxin running through your veins, be my guest.
Underwater tunnel? Oh, wait, was the only objective? Hang on. Review objectives, get the blast coat. Okay, that's why I don't remember this level, because it's some kind of weird race mission.
Hit the flat switch at the bottom of the door to open it.
I don't know that this is a sewer. Underground tunnel is a promising name, right? But this isn't really a sewer. This is much more cavey, yeah. Oh, what? The door? No, the door was open. Okay, yeah. Oh. Spike pit immediately behind the door. Okay, that was cool. Bought myself a lot of time there. I don't know if I have lives for this. I feel like for this level it would be weird if I had lives. Oh, that's just the end. That was really easy. I feel like grind balance is just really important. Oh. Okay, yeah, I remember this one. Oh no. Ugh. No, I remember this.
You've gotta get in the fish tank to get the keys.
Yeah, so like for this one you have to like get keys to rescue the dudes. Like the keys are hidden and then the dudes are also hidden. There's like all this platforming you have to do. I kind of remember this. Also, damn, I'm looking at OBS and that is just like fully clipping the Xbox audio. There's the L. How do I get up there? Yeah, you can't like jump out of a wall ride like you can in Tony Hawk. I think I have to... No. No, 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 okay. Come on. Just get on that rail. Just get on that rail. Damn it. Look at the whale picture on the wall. Nice. What's up, Pixel? Sorry to hear about your mid-lunch. I woke up super early today, so I did something unusual. I went outside, and I went and I got bagels. And you know what? They were good. Yeah, I was really fucked up. Complete waste of XP. A newish Japanese fast food place. There we go. I don't really know how, but I got the L. Just please. Okay, thank you. There's like a whole upper section to this map that we just haven't even gotten to yet. It's like up there. I'm not sure that this is the way. I think I have to be on the other side. Maybe? I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't... Ah, elevator. There's just an elevator. Okay.
gotta get your adrenaline up.
Fine. Wait, I think the elevator's coming back. No. Okay, no, the elevator's not coming back anyway. Dude, you can't stop in this game, and everything just makes you, like, bounce all over the place. I just want to wait for the elevator in peace. Well, enjoy Yakuza 7, I guess. It is okay. There's a hole there. Shit. Man. There's a hole there. And now I don't even know where this is. I don't know what happens if I break all the cameras. Apparently there's 3 more of them. There's one of the S's. There's one of the cages that I don't have a key for. Oh, there's the other S. Oh, shit. Back into the same hole. Okay. I think we're just waiting for the elevator again. I'm not sure there's any other, like, way up aside from just waiting for the elevator. And we just missed that one. Orcas. There's like a whole info. I wonder where they got that from. It looks like that's like a whole, like that's low res, so we can't read it. But it looks like it's like a whole educational panel on orcas. Oh, hang on. Here's the panel for the blue. I just have to touch it. I don't have to do anything else. What is that? There's the red panel right there. I have no idea how to get to that. Might have to like jump down to that from somewhere else. Yeah, right, Pixel. The game's premise is so good. Really the problem I'm having with it is the controls. The controls are so just, ugh. What? How did that even... Okay, I'm losing one of my lives. Yeah, he dead. Oh, great. It still leaves me in this fucking room, too. Yeah, exactly. It's a great premise. In the future, you can't BMX because it's illegal. Why is it illegal? Stop asking questions. It's illegal to BMX. Yeah, it's a solid question. Are you allowed to still ride a bike? Or is it only BMX? Is skateboarding allowed? Or is it only BMX? Here's the green key.
You rock, dude. Thanks a lot.
You rock, dude. Thanks a lot. I did beat Deus Ex, yes. I gave it a 2 out of 5, which may have been merciful. I kind of think it was a 2 out of 5. I feel like that was reasonable. We went for the JC Denton ending, which I immediately regretted.
Wrong door, Jason. You need to find the right prison.
What, did I not go get the red key? Did I actually not go pick up the key? Or it's because you have to do them in order. Right. I think we're gonna have to elevator up to the top floor. Well, I do wonder if any of the endings have a credits roll. It said there were 4 endings. Yeah, so I picked the JC ending. I may be caring too much about the philosophical underpinnings that, you know, I may be caring too much about this, but the way I saw it, JC Denton said, like, his whole thing sounded a whole lot like some kind of fucked up, like, Borg thing, where it was like, we're all gonna become assimilated into the Helios AI, and then everyone will be equal. And that sounds kind of like potentially like bait and bad on paper, but he did insist that everyone would still be an individual, or he did at least imply that everyone would still be an individual, so I was willing to go along with it. And then in the ending, it just shows like lasers coming out of everyone's face, and the Helios AI is like, alright, great. Now I manufacture consent and complete unity. And it's like, well, hold the fuck up. That's not what I meant. I never asked for this. So, that's... I think I got lied to by JC. I think he lied to me in order to achieve his Helios AI goals. So that's unfortunate. But I also felt like the thing about... Oh, shit. That's bad. The thing about the Illuminati ending, like, I could have gone Illuminati, but it's kind of like they're not really promising anything other than a return to the status quo. In other words, they're promising nothing. And in that case, it's like, well, society's clearly pretty fucked up. So I don't know that that's the best option. Like, the whole, like, Portland like upper plate, lower plate thing was like, what are we doing here? This is clearly bad. And they seem to just want more of that. So that's not good. So I was like, I don't want to go with these guys. The Templar were just like evil. Just like blatantly. They never sold me on why. They never even attempted to sell me on why anti-all biomods is good. They were just like, aren't biomods bad? We can stop them. And it's just like, well, you're just like telling me, like, you're not making an argument, you know? I hate when people do that. They just like disguise the argument, or it's just like, no, you can't just state that as like part of a like, you just like fuck off. Basically, fuck off, Knights Templar. Very disingenuous argument techniques by them. So yeah, overall it did kind of seem like maybe JC was our best shot as long as he's not lying, but then he was lying, so... Oh, do I just not have the red key? I thought I had the... Well, where's the red key tank then? I really thought I had... Oh, the red key's right here. Okay. Well, I know where I'm going. I do know where I'm going. We'll get there. No, not into the pit. Fuck. The JC Denton ending is actually the... Wait, what are the others? Everyone gets connected to Helios. The Illuminati controls the world as an absolute authority. Well, they already did. The Templars destroy everyone's biomods. Or everyone is assimilated into the Omar. What ending is that? How do I get the Omar ending? I did not know about a fourth ending. You kill everyone? So if I killed all the like major plot players whenever they showed up in scenes, would I have gotten the Omar ending? That seems like some kind of like consolation prize where it's like, well, you killed everyone, so I guess we need an ending. Here. I feel like at that point you should just get the coffee ending that you deserve. If you kill all of the faction leaders, then like the Pequod and Queequeg guys show up and you have to choose.
Whoa. Thanks for opening the door for me, man. I thought I was in here forever.
Alright, what's left in this level? 40k, big spiral. Oh, I do have to destroy the hover cams. More hover cams will be coming. So you're saying I got the best ending in your opinion. The Helios ending is what they were gonna go with. I'm surprised to hear that so many people in my chat are familiar with Invisible War. I didn't think it was really a game that anyone played. Because you just hear like, oh, Invisible War is bad, and it's like, okay, I'll skip that one. Figure out how to get the last camera? It's like right here. I have no more lives. The camera's right there. I have to get up onto those rails. Also, I have to fix my, There we go. I have to get up onto those rails. And I don't know how to do that. Okay, here we go. Easy. No. What happened there? Well, the Helios people also give up individuality. You gotta go back and rewatch the ending Pixel. Helios gives a little speech where he's like, I have created consent and unity. He says something like that, which I interpreted to mean that the whole, like, I will consider your opinions thing was just bullshit, and that actually, like, Helios has taken over and is now, like, mind controlling everyone, basically. And where it's basically identical to the Borg ending, or the Omar ending. That's that. Now we just have to make the big spiral, which I have no idea where the top of that thing even is, so... Not that the Omar assimilated everyone, but everyone killing everyone on Liberty Island just ushered in such an awful century or two of war and strife that everyone but the Omar are dead. Oh, that's a terrible ending. Glad I didn't get that one. I was assuming it was gonna be... I was assuming the fourth ending was gonna be like a, you know, in Human Revolution, there's a blow up the facility and let the rest of humanity sort it out ending. I assumed it was going to be something like that.
Yeah, you nailed the spiral.
Which is that's the Human Revolution ending that I went with. Because I was like, none of these people should decide the fate of the world. We should just kill all of them and then let everyone else sort it out however. And then the game was like, no, you idiot. No. What's the lore on NG Resonance? I found out that NG Resonance is voiced by some kind of weird, I don't even know, some kind of strange artist, musical artist from the 2000s who had a website with a lot of strange Deus Exian musings on it. It's Blas because Blas is the name of the bad guy. That's why it's Blas. This song has a banger, or this level has a banger song, by the way.
Wall ride the shield above the night to get into the castle.
Oh, I did get to see the real NG Resonance, and she was mean to me. If that's the NG Resonance lore, then yeah. I did meet the real NG Resonance pretty close to the end of the game. You know, I gave Leo Jankowski $500 to escape from the Omar, and then I never heard from him again. Maybe he would have been on the island somewhere at the end. I kind of made a beeline for the ending once I got to Liberty Island. Did he message me on the island? I literally... Those messages come in at such bad times that I just, like, miss them. Throughout the entire game, I was missing the messages completely.
On or around the cannons to fire them.
Come over and we'll decide who to kill first. Oh, that was him. Oh, so Leo Jankowski was trying to lead me to the Omar ending there then. He was basically leading me to the Omar ending, it sounds like.
You've gotta get your adrenaline up. You have to destroy 8 of those cameras.
I have to destroy the cameras in the stuff. This game is so annoying. I feel like this game probably looks like it's fine, but I promise this game is not fine. It's a toxic grind for sure.
Grind the side of the catapult to launch it. It'll help get you into the castle.
It's definitely finer than it was when I was worse at the game in a casual play a while back. Like, it's a lot of stuff is coming back to me where it's like, okay, I kinda remember what to do here. Cyberpunk nerd, so even though you hate Invisible War, you do know it. Well, it was definitely an interesting playthrough. Sort of. The game is definitely, I think, less interesting than the original first game. Like, its gameplay was really... Like, I don't know how you feel about it, Pixel, but it felt less like an immersive sim and more like really shit stealth mixed with really shit shooting, and that's it. Wait, what did I just do? Serpentine reacquire. Was that one of the objectives? No, I don't know what that was. Like, it seemed like your option was either stealth or shoot, except the stealth was just press the invisibility button. Like, literally just press the invisibility button, that's it, that's the stealth. And the shooting was horrible, because they didn't give you nearly enough ammo, and the guns were all really ineffective, and you die too quickly. Yeah, I'm really no fan of the original Deus Ex, but I can acknowledge that what it's doing is way more interesting than what Invisible War was doing. I'm not really sure why... I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they simplified it so much for the sequel. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but... was the first game not a success? I wonder why they felt the need to do that.
Wall ride the shield above the knight to get into the castle.
Wait, I'm already in the castle. Oh. So I just maxed out the cloaking. I never put any points into strength, but I probably should have. Hey Spock, do not be fooled. It is not alright. I think it's easy to watch this game and think it's alright. But, good lord.
You need to do a branch-to-branch transfer in the trees around the keep.
No. As a huge fan of extreme sports games, I promise, this is a fucked up extreme sports game. Yeah, that's for the best, Pixel, but that is interesting to hear. I just kind of didn't think about strength. Dude, I feel like they want me... Like the sound design. This is the only level that's had good. You came at the right time to enjoy the sound design. Most of this game has had no music. This is the one level in the game that has like a really banger song. How am I supposed to get that? How am I supposed to do anything? Tree transfer, apparently. I think. Did I do it? No. I still haven't done most of these objectives. 540 no-footed can. Okay. What is a 540 no-foot can? No-footed can is left X. Gotcha. Well, I'm glad I eventually played it. Invisible War. I'm glad to say that I've played it, even though it was bad. There we go with the can. Loved Human Revolution. Yeah, I think that was most people's take. I even played Human Revolution. It was very popular. Transfer from tree to tree. It's not like a, it's not like a transformatively amazing game or anything. I'm trying to think. It's not, but as like a stealth shooter hybrid, it is fine. I have no idea how to get that S. I think the play for the tree. Where was my jump? Hello? I think right there is where we go for the tree transfer. I never played Mankind Divided. Did anyone play Mankind Divided? Probably a lot of people played Mankind Divided. No one in my circles. I didn't hear about it. I love, like, to be honest, I just find, like, maligned entries in series to be really fascinating, like Invisible War, where it's like, why do fans hate this one so much? Like, whenever I hear that, I'm like, well, I have to know. I'm trying to think of other examples, but Invisible War is, like, a prime example of that. Oh, was it free on Epic? I missed it whenever that happened. I never really kept good track of that sort of thing, so I missed probably a lot of, like, pretty good games that were free. Yeah, Zelda 2, I don't know that I'll ever play Zelda 2. Zelda 2... No, I did not. Well, so, I mean, I hate to be that way. But we did one game per collection, and I did Zelda 1 for that collection, so I did not play Zelda 2. If we did every game on every collection, we would still be doing GameCube thing today. That teleports you all the way back to the start. Oh my god. We would still be in GameCube thing if I made myself play every ROM. For the Mega Man Classic Collection, I played 8, and for the X Collection, I played X1, which are both games I had never played before. So, just to head off anyone who thinks that my choice of X1 is boring, I had never played X1 before, so there, I played it now. And then for the Classics, I played 8, which I had never played before, and 8 was pretty good. Serpentine reacquire. I had only played 1 and 2 before. I've not played 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc., etc. I'd only ever played 1 and 2. One's fine. There's nothing wrong with Mega Man 1. To be honest, my thing about Mega Man, and this is like true of Mega Man, this is extra true with the X series. It just like gets too complicated. Like I kind of just like them as like pretty straightforward platformers. Once you start getting into the X games and it's like, but we've hidden upgrades throughout the levels and you'll actually need some of them, and a lot of the upgrades are in like really tricky spots and this and that. A lot of that I don't like. A lot of that kind of stuff I do not like, and I wish I could just play through, because it's a solid platforming engine. I have no idea what I should be doing right now. There's some way to get this S. Oh wait, I think I get it. I think I get it. we want to do a stall trick on the blade of the guillotine. I bet that's what it is. These controls are so shit. I'm just trying to get this to happen. Oh, come on. Gotta do one of those every now and again to keep the toxin away. I'm not sure that you can. I'm not actually sure. I'm not actually sure that you can do a handstand on top of the blade. It's jank. Yo, what's up? Thanks for the raid. Welcome. Welcome to game 32 of 450. The jump button, like, he just won't jump when you're on that. I'm thinking maybe if we go like that. Yeah. Here, now I need to get rid of the toxin again. Yeah, the Invisible War voice acting didn't really have any good lines in it. The Human Revolution people understood the assignment when it came to that. Not that the voice acting in that game is bad, but just that it does have a lot of lines that everyone was quoting. Come on, shit. I'm going back to working on the trees thing. Can you, I think the closest you're gonna get to a kickflip is... Well, now he's not doing it. There you go, the tail whip. I don't know that you could kickflip a bicycle. That would be kind of intense. No. I do... Like, is there a specific tree transfer you have to do, or is that... Like, would that have worked if I had gotten the grind there? Yeah, this song is a giant banger. Kind of wish the level sucked less, but giant banger. Come on. Okay. Okay, transfer from tree to tree. That worked. They had someone voice female JC to imitate the original JC's line delivery. That is kind of incredible. For all that for a mod. Do they ever say what the JC stands for? Because given the lack of any evidence to the contrary, I'm sure his name is Juan Carlos Denton. I've only ever known one JC, and he was Juan Carlos. Maybe it's Jean-Claude Van Denton. I just need the S, right? Yeah, that's it. I just have to somehow get that S. What the hell, Rory? Did they do that? Come on, yes! Is that how you're supposed to do it? I don't know, but we take those. Man, furries are built different, dude. You can watch the rerun. We can be here for like half an hour watching that play out.
Nice job! You've just made it farther than anyone, which means I don't have much info on the remaining sets. I'll get you what I can, but the Goon Squad is on our heels.
Nobody's ever beaten that level before.
If I lose,
Then Baldy keeps
I'm the
clogging
first one.
airwaves and using TV for his own twisted game. If you win, it could mean the end of the show. A first step.
There she is! Get her!
Ariana, you need...
Save it. Just win.
For 2 years, that little maggot has been interrupting my show. Mostly it's been annoying. But I have to say, you two have quite the soap opera going. It fills me with the urge to vomit.
Blast, when this is all over, I'm gonna shove this bike straight up your...
Please,
Wow, they had to
this
hit
is
the
a family
censor
show.
button on that one.
Who better to teach you some manners than our newest defender?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our newest defender.
You know, apparently it is Under the Skin. Someone said John St. John was in the credits and didn't know who they were playing. I believe that is John St. John,
Interest
yes.
is waning. This animal punk had better be worth the trade.
You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start page.
Wait, how is she still sending me text messages? She got captured.
You gotta hit your opponent to send him back. You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start page.
Ow. Oh no, I had a 13. I had a 13 there. I'm just gonna, here's what we're gonna do.
You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start page.
Shit. Of course that had to be there. Why is that thing always in the worst possible position? How does that keep happening? And why did it respawn me up here? And why did that result in a bail?
You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start page.
Why was that a tail whip? not pressing
You
any
gotta hit your
direction.
opponent to send him back to the start gate.
Just don't send me back to the top. Damn it. Why?
You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start gate.
This game sucks so much ass. I hate it. Just trying to do one trick.
You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start gate.
It's only 5.5. This isn't great. And I'm dead anyway.
You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start gate.
Like, how? They just set that up so that you can't even dodge it at the start. It's literally just like...
You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start gate.
Okay. Unsure whether or not that's a good thing. Can we get to the blue? No. This isn't great. It's only like 6 point something, right? Yeah, 6.5. We're just building up speed. We're just like BLJing an SM64. It's gonna build up speed for 12 hours. Yeah, there's no way in hell I stay in the bowl there. I don't see an exit from that combo. But that's basically what we're going for. That, except actually make it out alive. I think it's better to be going forward for this, really. Nope. That was like 5,000 points or something with like a 5x multiplier. That would have just... The goal is to one-shot him. I want to attempt one-shotting him. Of course, he has to be right there at that exact moment.
You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start.
Where was my grind?
You gotta hit your opponent to send him back.
Where was my trick and my jump and my grind? It just... Pretty much everything I'm trying to do is just being eaten.
You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start. You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start.
That was weird. Now we just keep this going to like 1,000. It's not great. we kind of do want, because tricks get stale, so for a really big combo, we kind of do want, like, the first combo. Oh, come on. Really? I think the way that works is whoever's going faster survives the crash. Somehow he was faster than me, even though I had been building speed that entire time. I feel like it should be pretty rare for us to crash, but it keeps happening. Maybe not, because if he's also grinding on this, then the crash is gonna happen. There we go. That's how you, that's how you get off it. That's how you get off it. That actually didn't do that much. That really didn't actually do that much. I was pressing the trick button there, and I got absolutely nothing. $7.7, can we build something up? Well, 7.7 multiplier here, times over 2,000 points. Okay, you can't just lean left to get out of that. You can't just lean left to get out of that. You do have to do it. You can lean left to get out of it, maybe, but only if you're on the yellow thing on the outer rim. On the inner rim, you used to die.
You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start page.
So here's a 7.0.
You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start page.
Come on, just trying to jump. Just trying to jump at all. Just trying to do any trick at all, please. I'm pressing the button.
You gotta hit your opponent to send him.
This game has like the worst controls of any fucking game. It's so bad.
You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start page.
I've definitely made this look too easy. This game is so fucking
You
bad.
gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start page.
Okay, we've got 9.0. If I had just gotten off it. If I had just gotten off the rail.
You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start page.
I don't really know if there's any way to start a grind from a stall. I don't think there is.
start cage.
I think if we get a stall at the start, that's just like give up.
You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start cage. You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start cage.
How did that reset my combo? What? Literally, how did that reset it? I was at 7x and then it went back down to 2x.
You gotta hit your opponent to send him back to the start cage.
This grind is getting me way more points. Like, check that out. 3,000. About to hit 4,000. Yep. And we close it for 40k. And we don't win. Even though he's got 40,000 points in one combo. That is not enough for this game, I guess. Now I win. Alright. I have no idea how this game works. I have no idea how this game works, but we got him. Rider points 10? Really? Wow, okay. Gonna dump all that into that. I don't know what weight means. Or torque. Let's just do torque. I don't think weight would be good.
Ugh, worthless runt. Should have traded for the Cybercutioner twins from Omninet instead.
Sir, it is the directors.
Oh, okay. Put them on.
Ratings are dropping. People are starting to ask questions. An unfortunate development.
Temporary, I assure you.
The people must understand that the law and ratings are absolute. Kill him. Quickly.
No problem. Should the Deviant survive the next 2 rounds, he still has to contend with Forks. No one has ever beaten him. The boy will fall.
Ariana, can you hear me? Ariana!
Aw, a little domestic trouble.
Where is she, Blast?
I'd worry a bit more about this next level if I were you, boy.
Alright, I remember this level being completely horrible. I remember the one after this being the worst level in the game as well. We are going to stop here though. We're going to pick this one up again tomorrow. I think we'll beat the game tomorrow, no problem. I got through a lot of that today. There's my playthrough from May 30th, 2023, so almost 2 years ago. Beaten at 4:02 in the morning. Yeah, this is what I'm doing when I'm up at 4 in the morning, I guess. Unlike the GameCube, I'm pretty sure that that's actually correct. Well, if that just says we saved at 4:45, then it is an hour behind because of daylight savings shenanigans. But more or less, the date and time are actually going to be correct on the Xbox because the clock actually works, unlike the GameCube where the clock died at some point. Anyway, that is going to be that.